Hello, dear students. I am Dr. Kapil Chaturvedi, Associate Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, Sage Group, Bhopal. Today, we will discuss a topic data processing under our subject data analytics. And in this topic, before discussing that topic, we will have to understand what is the need of data processing. In the processing of knowledge mining, or whenever we are going to discover knowledge from huge amount of data, we follow following steps. We follow following steps in such kind of case. First of all, we collect the data in data warehouse, and thereafter we identify the problem in the phase problem specification. In this step, we analyze what kind of knowledge we will have to discover, and in the next step, we understand what is the problem and how we will discover that knowledge. Now, this is the pre-processing or the conception step where we will try to understand what kind of knowledge we will have to fetch, and before going on the actual algorithm or the actual processing, we will have to pre-process the data, because we'll have to convert the data into the required format. Once we pre-process the data, we'll apply the data mining algorithm like association, classification, regression, or clustering on the data which is pre-processed, and data mining algorithm generates some results. So now we will go on the evolutionary steps, where we represent our data. We explore our data by using various diagrams or various chart, and by analyzing that chart, that graphs, and the pictorial representation of that knowledge, we fetch actual knowledge. Now, we can also understand the data processing by studying or by discussing that diagram, in which in the very first step we collect the data. So we collect the data in data warehouse, and we apply pre-processing, in which preparation, it means we are applying pre-processing of data. We are preparing the data to provide the algorithm, provide to the algorithm. In this step, we remove the noise from the data, we remove the dead data, and also delete the unappropriate data, and sometimes we transform the data in required format, and then we will input the data, and processing will be carried out by applying the different data mining algorithm, which is decided on the basis of knowledge, uh, or the kind of knowledge, and after processing, the output will be generated, and thereafter we visualize that output in different graphs, as we discussed in the last slide, and thereafter we can save that results in the stories. Now, here is another diagram in which we can easily understand the different processings of data. Before analyzing the data, before applying algorithm on the data, we'll have to apply multi kind of approaches on the data, uh, like integration. So that integration means we'll have to collect data on the same place. We'll have to integrate the data on a same place. That data may be in different forms, so we'll have to convert or transform the data in the common form, and we'll store in the same place. And that place may be data warehouse or OLAP servers, online analytical processing servers, and and then sometimes we transform the data to convert data in the common or unique format. To convert to for uniformity, we apply transformation mechanism on the data. Also, we remove some unusual data, And sometimes we apply data cleaning mechanism and data cleaning approaches to clean the data. Here cleaning it means uh, we apply the different approaches to remove inappropriate data from our data set. And missing values means sometimes some of the records have missing some values, like for example, if we consider an example of the employees of an organization where salary record we are containing the salary record in different databases or different data sets, but somewhere some of the employees HRA is missing with that records. So so deal with this situation, uh, we apply different kind of approaches which we will discuss in the next slides to overcome the problem of missing values. And here one thing is data normalization, which is normalization. It means we'll have to convert the data or the transform the data in the uniform scale. Like if we have different percentage mechanism, like sometimes we calculate the percentage in the form of percent, and sometimes we um, discuss about the pointers. Sometimes we measure the percentage in the form of grades. But whenever we um, put our old data, different kind of data on the same place, then we'll have to convert the data in the uniform. So we will apply that data normalization mechanism to convert or transform the data in the uniform Then a most important thing is ETL. The question is very important from the examination point of view, as well the data processing point of view, because the term have a very important position in the data analytics. The meaning of ETL is that extract, transform, and load. That term represents three terms: E, T, and L. So E stands for extraction, T stands for transformation, and L stands for loading. So formally, ETL allows companies and organizations to first consolidate data from different sources into a centralized location. So uh, so extract and transform and load mechanism have two major motives to perform that task. So first mechanism is to collect the data from different sources and store on a same place, in a common place. And second is uh, assimilate different types of data into a common format. So as we discussed in the last slide, we'll have to convert the data in a uniform by applying transformation, normalization, or various approaches. So, so what is extraction? So extraction is data is taken from one or more sources or systems. The extraction locates and identifies relevant data, then prepares it for processing. Or transformation. Extraction allows many different kind of data to be combined and ultimately mined for business intelligence. In general, if you have to understand the topic, then the extraction is not just the process of extracting the data from different sources. This is the process where we are fetching the data which we have to transform in the next step, which we have to use for our data processing, or which we have to use for knowledge mining. And once we extract the data, we apply the transformation. It means we have to convert the data into uniform. Once the data has been successfully extracted, it is ready to be refined. During the transformation phase, data is stored, organized, and cleansed. For example, duplicate entries will be deleted, missing values removed, or enriched and audits will be performed to produce data that is reliable, consistent, and usable. So basically, that is all about transformation, which we discussed in the last slide, where we convert data in the uniform. And the loading is the final step where we load the data um, for processing the transformed high quality data. We are saying we are using the term high quality because we are removing the noise from the data. We transform that data, we normalize that data, we clean that data. So now the data is in high quality. So the transform high quality data is then delivered to a single unified target location for storage and analysis. So this is the loading phase where we actually load our data, for processing. Now that diagram is my favorite because that diagram explains the whole data pre-processing mechanism. So in the last slides we discussed about data processing. What that slide explains about data pre-processing. So data pre-processing is the step which we will have to adopt before data processing. Before applying actual algorithm, we'll have to pre-process the data. So there are three tabs: data cleaning, data transformation, and data reduction. So in case of data cleaning, uh, we deal with missing data. So in this, we first mechanism says that we can ignore the tuple. Second mechanism says that fill the missing value manually, or by mean, or by most probable value. And second approach is noisy data. So how we'll deal with the noisy data? You may apply binning method, regression method, or clustering method. You may adopt one of the method to deal with noisy data. And the second approach is data transformation, in which you can transform your data by applying normalization, attribute selection, discretization, or concept hierarchy generation. So this is all these mechanisms which is used to transform the data. And third one is the data reduction. So data reduction, it not the meaning is to delete the data. We are not talking about the deleting the data here. Data reduction, it means we are going to reduce the dimension of the data, like data cube aggregation, attribute subset selection, university reduction, and dimensionality reduction. So this is the data reduction mechanism in which we are not deleting the data, uh, we are removing the dimensions of the data. Now there are some variety of integration techniques when we go for the data integration approaches. So that might be possible. We will not always be follow the extract, transform, and load. We will not always follow ETL. We will follow the ETL process in different way. So one way is extract, transform, and load. It means we first extract the data and transform the data, and the load, which we discussed in the last slide. uh, this is the traditional mechanism. But another way is extract, load, and transform. Sorry. So the data loaded as is into a big data system and transform at a later time for particular analytics use. So what it say? So first of all, we extract the data and load on the appropriate place, but we transform the data after loading. But in the previous step, what we do, we extract the data and then transform and load. But in this case, we are loading the data, and we transform the data in future when we need. Change data capture is the another way where identifies that changes in databases in real, and applies them to a data warehouse or other repositories. So when So this is deal with the data change and data reflection of data changes when randomly changes make when we randomly make the changes in the data warehouse. Data replication is a mechanism in which we make the replicas of the data or copy of the data. So data is one databases is replicated to other databases to keep the information synchronized to operational uses and for backup. So this is the backup process or the replication process or the process of making copy. Data virtualization, it means the data from different systems are virtually combined to create a unified view rather than loading data into a new repository. So that mechanism use many of the places where we use that mechanism to generate the result instead of saving the data in the physically hard disk, in the secondary hard disk. uh, we apply the virtualization mechanism to deal with that data virtually instead of saving that data in a secondary memory permanently. Because we have to process the data, so we adopt data virtualization. Streaming data integration says that a real-time data integration method in which different streams of data are continuously integrated and fed into analytics systems and data stores. So this is all about the data processing and data pre-processing. So data processing is the whole process where data pre-processing is the step where uh, where we ready the data for processing or to apply different algorithms. Thank you.